A few years ago, I lost $800. Not in a scam, not in a bad investment, in my own bank account. Money that was just sitting there, doing nothing. I had one checking account, everything went in, everything went out. Rent, coffee, Netflix, savings, all of it jumbled together in one place. And I had absolutely no idea where any of it was actually going. Sound familiar? Because here's the thing. Most Americans have exactly one bank account, maybe two if they're organized, and that single mistake is quietly costing them thousands of dollars every single year. By the end of this video, I am going to show you the 3-account system that completely changed how I manage money, and I promise you, it is so simple you can set it up this weekend. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Jonas Finance, where we make money simple, clear, and actually useful. I'm Jonas, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We drop 3 videos every week that break down personal finance in a way that actually makes sense for real people. Now, let's talk about why one bank account is secretly working against you. Here is what my financial life looked like 3 years ago. Paycheck comes in, goes into one account, I pay rent, I buy groceries, I grab coffee, I pay my phone bill, I buy something on Amazon, I transfer a little to savings when I remember to, and then the 27th of the month hits, and I'm sitting there wondering, where did it all go? Here's the problem with having one account. Your brain cannot separate your money. When you look at your balance, your brain sees one number, and that one number has to mean everything at the same time. It has to mean, how much can I spend this week? It has to mean, how much do I have saved for emergencies? It has to mean, am I on track for my future goals? One number, 3 completely different jobs, and it fails at all 3. Studies in behavioral finance show that when people have separate accounts for separate purposes, they spend less, save more, and feel less financially anxious. Not because they have more money, but because their brain can finally make sense of what it's looking at. So let me show you the 3 accounts that changed everything for me. Account 1, the everyday checking account. This is your operational account, your financial home base. Every paycheck lands here, every bill gets paid from here. But here's what most people do wrong. They keep too much money in it. I used to keep 2 to 3 months of expenses sitting in my checking account at all times, just there, doing nothing, earning 0 interest. And because I saw a big number, I spent more. Psychologists call this the balance effect. A higher visible balance triggers higher spending. It's automatic, it's subconscious, and it was costing me. The fix? Keep only 1 month of expenses in your checking account. That's it. If your monthly expenses are $2,000, keep $2,000 in checking. Everything above that gets moved. Account 2, the high-yield savings account. If you have a savings account at a traditional big bank right now, I need you to go check the interest rate tonight. Most of you are earning 0.01%. Some of you are earning literally 0, meaning $100,000 in a traditional savings account earns you $10 a year. $10. Meanwhile, high-yield savings accounts at online banks are offering 4 to 5% interest right now. That same $100,000, that's $4,000 to $5,000 a year, sitting there, doing nothing, just earning. When I made the switch 3 years ago, I was keeping $6,000 in an emergency fund at my regular bank. I moved it to a high-yield savings account. Same money, 0 extra effort. I am now earning over $250 a year just in interest on that one account. Your emergency fund lives here. 3 to 6 months of living expenses, and any money above your 1-month checking buffer goes here too, automatically every single month. Marcus by Goldman Sachs, Ally Bank, SoFi. High-yield accounts are FDIC insured. Your money is just as safe. The only difference is they actually pay you to keep your money there. Account 3, the investment account. This is the account that most people skip, and it's the most important one. Here's something I wish someone had told me at 22 years old. Saving money is not enough. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but if you're only saving, you're still losing because inflation is running at 2 to 3% a year. Your high-yield savings account might earn 4 to 5%, so you're barely staying ahead. But the stock market, over the last 100 years, has averaged around 7 to 10% annual returns after inflation. Here's the math that changed my life. If you invest $300 a month starting at 25 at a 7% average return, by the time you're 55, you have over $340,000. $300 a month, 30 years, $340,000. If you wait until 35 to start, you end up with just $150,000. 10 years of waiting. Cut your result in half. Time is the one resource you cannot buy back. Your investment account is for long-term wealth. Start with a Roth IRA if you're in the U.S. Open one at Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab. Invest in a simple index fund. Set it to auto-invest monthly, and then let time do the work. So here's how the three accounts work together. Paycheck hits account 1, checking. Bills and daily spending come out of here. You keep 1 month of expenses maximum. Everything above that automatically transfers to account 2, your high-yield savings. Emergency fund lives here. It earns 4 to 5% interest while it waits. Every month, a fixed amount automatically moves to account 3, your investment account. This is your future self account. It grows at 7 to 10% annually over time. 3 accounts, 3 jobs, 3 completely separate buckets that your brain can actually make sense of. No more mystery, no more wondering where it all went. Just a clean, simple system running on autopilot. 3 years ago, I had 1 bank account and no idea where my money was going. Today, I have 3 accounts, a fully funded emergency fund, and an investment account that is quietly growing while I sleep. Nothing dramatic changed. I didn't get a raise. I didn't win anything. I just got organized. Open a high-yield savings account today. Takes 15 minutes online. Open a Roth IRA. Takes 30 minutes at Fidelity or Vanguard. Set up automatic transfers. 5 minutes in your banking app. That's it. 1 hour, and your financial life looks completely different next month. If this video helped you, drop a comment below right now. Tell me, do you currently have 1 account or more than 1? I read every single comment. And if you're not subscribed to Jonas Finance yet, hit that button, because next video, we're talking about the one investment account mistake that is costing Americans 30% of their returns, and most people have no idea they're making it. I'll see you there.